What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video, and in this video we are going to be building 172nd Shadow Marine Mocs. But as always, before we get into it, just make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and everything. And well, yeah, I also have some very exciting news before we get into it. Today I will tell you about my very first sponsor, Red Tornado. Now, if you guys have not seen it, Crab Studios has made a very new stop-motion Red Tornado. It is highly entertaining and full of action. I definitely recommend go checking it out. It is high-quality stop-motion, and I absolutely love it. As I said, I definitely go recommend checking it out on Crab Studios' channel. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, for the first mock, I kind of have an idea what I want to build. It's kind of like a Mustafar mock with my Shadow Galactic Marine. No, I'm going to change it up from this mock here. Don't worry, I'm not just going to use the base for it. But we are going to build. That's what I want to build first. And then we'll do something else from that after, of course. But yeah, let's go ahead and start building a Mustafar mock. Of course, I'm going to have to tear this apart first, though. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into building. Here is the first mock. Get out of here. Anyway, so we have lava. I kind of like how I did the hill building up, but of course we have lava because I built like Mustafar. And then we have, of course, the main part of this build, the rock pattern. Too bad I don't have like a lot of black tiles. I was taking pieces from this mock here. I do have these bigger tiles, but that wouldn't really look right. So, yeah. But I wish I had more black pieces. Unfortunately, I don't, but we'll make it work. And then, of course, we have the trooper I talked about putting on here. This Shadow Marine from Republic Customs. Great people, by the way, not a sponsor, but still great customs. But, yeah. And then I also added this lava here with all the tiles. This is literally all the lava tiles I have, by the way. I had to use some ones with studs, and of course these slope tiles. Let's see if I can get them off. Yep, these lava slope tiles to make it work, but it worked. So, yeah. And for this next mock, I think I'm going to do the classic green style of, well, green style of planet. I'm also going to be using, like, maybe a barricade, I think. But yeah, we'll see when we build it. But yeah, let's go ahead and start building the next mock. And we are done with the second mock here. So, as I said, I was going to do more plain green, kind of like this. And, of course, I want to do a little smaller mock. But the next one, I will make a little bigger. But, yeah. This is the mock. It's smaller, as I love doing on this channel. If you guys don't know, I like doing smaller mocks. I just decided not to go for a barricade and go for something a little smaller. Of course, we have our commando walking by himself because, well, he's on a commando mission on this unnamed planet that I made here. We have this little yellow flower, which I think adds a lot of detail to the mock, so it's just not all green. I also have this weed growing up out of the ground, and I feel like plants like those really give life to the mock. But yeah, that's that mock. Now we're going to go ahead and build a storage room, or at least the inside of a ship. So let's go ahead and start building that. And the final mock is done. Here we just have a regular clone base with some troopers walking around, and of course equipment in the bag. But yeah, I like how it turned out. I like making simple base mocks with just floor tiling and some equipment in the back. Of course, we got a place to hold your helmets and put your guns, control panel to, well, control everything, and some crates and a box of guns with some bags full of rations or maybe something like that. But yeah, as I said, super simple. I used a lot more clones than in the other mocks. We only used one in both other mocks, but why not go big for the last one? And also this tile is not all the way pressed out, my bad. But yes, I liked how it turned out. I got to use one of my favorite troopers, this ARC trooper right here in this mock. So yeah, I like it, and I like the way it looks. Let's get a little overhead shot. And of course, basic wall. I kind of was thinking about using these, which I love, but it's alright. I don't have enough of them really anyway. Plus, I don't really have anything to make them like stronger than just like one up, and that's not very durable, so yeah, it really didn't work out. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Definitely go make sure to check out Crab Studios and his stop motion Red Tornado. And well, yep, as always, just make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and everything. And well, yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, but I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.